What's up, everybody? It's your boys Cam and T back at it again with another episode of the Cam and T podcast. If you are listening to this podcast on YouTube, go ahead and hit that like button. It helps out with the algorithm if you're listening to it on Spotify, also as well, Apple, whatever that you listen to your podcast to. We're on all platforms. Go ahead and give us a 5-star rating, leave us a comment as well. I am your co-host, Tony T. Time West, and we have my brother from another mother, Cam. Happy Tuesday, brother.
Happy Tuesday, man. Happy Tuesday. How you feeling?
I'm feeling pretty good, bro. Feeling pretty good overall. Week moving pretty steadily. I can't really complain, bro. I'm doing pretty good. What's up with you?
Good, man. I ain't doing nothing, man. They came and got my car today, man. They repoed me, bro. They repossessed me and everything, man. They got me, y'all. They done got my car. But nah, I'm good, man. Just chilling, waiting for the next job to start. So
I'm about to say,
good,
yeah,
man.
I ain't want to put your business out there. You saying you got repossessed. Y'all, he talking about his car at his job. He got a new job, so they came and got his work car.
My old car.
So, so definitely shout out to Cam. Congratulations. I don't know if we even brought it up on the pod, but congratulations, Cam, on a new job, bro. I'm excited for you. You don't talk off the camera, but about this, but I'm extremely proud of you and excited for your future, bro. That's awesome.
Appreciate you, bro. Yeah, man. I'm excited. I start next Monday.
Yeah.
But I'll be training throughout like the rest of the year. So I'm kind of chilling right now. But I'm excited, man. But yeah, man, I'm excited for this show tonight, though, for real, man. We got a lot to talk about. We're gonna spend a lot of time, y'all, on Clemson, and we're gonna spend a lot of time on the Carolina Panthers. We got a lot to say. Been a rough start to the season, man, for everybody. But it's y'all gonna hear from us tonight, though, because we got some
it's
things
gonna be
to
a good show, man. It's gonna be a good one. Obviously, like he said, we're gonna jump in heavy on Clemson tonight, heavy on Dabo. Y'all see the title. Is it Dabover? Is it Cook? Is it Jover? I mean, we're gonna start off there first. Yeah, it's just not good right now, man. We're gonna talk about Mike Gundy. He got fired today from Oklahoma State after being there for 20 years. So again, somebody kind of similar, kind of like Dabo, not as much accolades, of course, but still a very similar type of coach fired. So we'll talk about that a little bit. We'll get into NFL Week 3 talk. Baltimore and Lions. I know it didn't turn out well for you guys, but that was a really good game last night. So we'll talk about some of that. The Panthers get a win. I'm really proud of how they played. We'll talk about that a little bit. We might even talk about a little bit of Week 4 college football, because there's a lot of good games, or Week 5, whatever. Dang, we have Week 5 already? Good God. Anyway, Week 5 college football is a lot of good games. Penn State, Oregon, and Alabama, Georgia is the two big ones that everybody's talking about. So I kind of want to run over the timeline of what the games are going to like this week. But without further ado, man, we got a lot to get to. Cam, let's go ahead and jump into it, man. You know what we're starting off with. You know what's made us the most upset. You know what's been the most disappointing, for us at least, in this sports season. And we all know what that is. That is how bad Clemson has been this season. Clemson is now 1-3, and it's September the 23rd. They are 1-3 and 0-2 in the ACC, and it is only September the 23rd. I'm going to repeat that one more time for you. It's not even October yet. Clemson has only won one game in the month of September against Troy, and they barely won that. If I would have told you this was happening 2 months ago, I'd have been like, this is a lie. This is not true. But it's bad right now. Clemson's in a really bad spot. And I'll go ahead and jump into the game a little bit. Clemson loses to Syracuse 34-21. And honestly, Cam, you probably would agree with me. The score wasn't even really that close. Syracuse dominated from the first drive of the game and really never took their foot off the gas. 34-21. I'll read off some of the Syracuse stats real quick. Prayers up to Steve Angeli. I think he tore his Achilles. Prayers up to him. I think he had surgery actually today, I think I seen. So prayers up to him. He had a tremendous game before he got hurt. 244 yards, 2 touchdowns, 0 interceptions. Then the backup came in and gave a touchdown. Ricky Collins came in and gave us a touchdown as well. Yassine Willis, he had been out for like the whole first part of the season. He came in and gave 94 yards on 18 carries on us. That Clemson defense is absolutely god-awful. We'll get into that in a minute. Will Nixon gave 10 for 46, and this is a team that was struggling to get 100 yards rushing. They rushed for 157 yards on Clemson. 157 yards. Jonte Cook was the former Texas, former Washington wide receiver. He had 6 catches for 113 yards. He had a tremendous game. That Justice Ross Simmons dude is an absolute stud. He was incredible. 5 catches for 53 yards, but 2 crazy touchdowns. Both of the touchdowns were absolutely insane. Now let's get to Clemson side of the thing, man. Cade Klubnik, again, these stats are kind of skewed because we were down so much. He went 37 for 60, 363 yards, 3 touchdowns, 1 interception. Adam Randall did run the ball for 130 yards. TJ Moore had 8 catches for 92 yards. Brian Wesco had 6 catches for 79 yards and 2 touchdowns. Brian Wesco, as bad as this season has been, he's probably been the best offensive player on the field this year so far. Him and Adam Randall, essentially. And yeah, let's just get right into it, man. I'll go first. The question I want to propose to you is, I got 2 questions I want to propose to you and the audience. A, is Clemson done winning national championships under Dabo Swinney? And for you, Cam, are you okay with that? That's my 2 questions I have for you, and I'll let you actually start off first.
Okay. So I'll answer. So you said, is Clemson done winning national championships under Dabo Swinney?
Or even competing for national championships? Yeah,
competing for national championship. It's looking like it.
Yeah.
I mean, it's looking like it. I mean, what you can't really say otherwise at this point. I mean, it's really looking like it. I don't know. I don't know how. I don't know. This season was the season that we should have been competing for one at the very least. Mm-hmm. That's pretty much out the window at this point, barring something miraculous. You know what I'm saying? After the bye week. Mm-hmm. And so I don't see. And then we've already said, me and you already said, next season the expectation for Clemson was 6-6, 7-5 anyway, because we're losing a lot of talent, and we haven't really seen the guys that are going to be starting next year much. You know what I'm saying? So I think so. At least for the time being. And then, am I okay with that? No, not really. And I would have been okay if you had said, "Are we done winning national championships?" Because 2 is a lot for a head coach. There's not many head coaches that have 2. It's not many that have more than 2. So I would have been, okay with not winning another, as long as we were competing for more. You know what I'm saying? If we got back to the game and lost, fine with that. If we, steadily made the playoffs, every season or at least most seasons, or we was, in the ACC championship game or whatever. If you had to say that's what we going for the next 5-10 years of Dabo Swinney or whatever, I would have been fine with that. But if we're not even gonna get back to the ACC championship game, then no, I'm not cool with that at all. And I don't think any fan should be. If you're a Clemson fan with as much talent and as much program prestige as this place has at this point in football, you shouldn't be okay with not making it to the ACC championship game every year. If not, and I'm not, obviously you're not going to make it every single year, but with the team that we had this year, you should be fired up right now that we didn't make it this year. Next year, if you had said, well, Clemson ain't going to make the ACC championship game, perfectly fine, because it wasn't looking likely anyway. This year, we should have been in the ACC championship game, should have been in a national championship game, to be honest with you. And this is not even going to happen. So of course, yeah, I'm ticked off right now. And every Clemson fan should be.
Yeah, I mean, again, last week I did all that hooping and hollering and all that. I'm gonna be honest with you, Cam. I ain't even got it no more. Like I don't even have the fortitude to be all doing all that hollering and stuff. I'm gonna say something that's probably gonna be controversial, and people are probably not gonna like it. You remember in 2023 when we was 4-4 and I called for Dabo's job. That was probably a little premature. I'll admit that. I'll take that on the chin. It was probably a little premature. That was really his first time really having a bad season. And he flipped it around and won 5 straight games after that. So, or 4 straight games after that, I think. I think they lost to Tennessee that year in the bowl game. Or was that? No, that was the year before. Was that the year before? I don't know. But he had a
So we that year we finished 8-4 and beat Kentucky in the bowl game.
We beat Kentucky. That's what it was. Yeah. So we had won a whole bunch in a row. That's what I thought.
Yeah.
Okay. So still ended it with a 9-4 season. So won 5 games in a row at the end there and beat South Carolina and beat 2 SEC teams at the end. So again, in 2023, when I called for his job, probably premature, probably didn't deserve it. I'm going to say something here, and I can't believe I'm saying this. I love Dabo. I will always love Dabo. He has brought me the most sports happiness in my life. You know Clemson is my favorite sports team out of any of the sports teams I pulled for. I am grateful for what Dabo has done with this program. Yes, he has brought this program to far places that I never even seen it coming. Not gonna lie, I've been a fan since 95, since I was born. I was born into being a Clemson fan.
Yeah.
And I'm here to tell you now, I think it's time he walks. I'm going to be honest with you. And it's not even that. It's not even. See, I'm trying to preface my comments because you know, but I know more than the general public knows about this program and this team. And what I'm trying to tell you is if Dabo keeps operating the way he's operating, this program is cooked for a long time. A long time. And again, I am very grateful for Dabo. I still think he's actually a good coach overall, but he is stuck in his philosophy, which is stuck in 2016 and 2017, and it's 2025. And unfortunately, when you have had the success that he's had, he's very stubborn. I've talked about this before last week. I think Dabo is a narcissistic person with a narcissistic personality. If you think you know it all, you're not going to be wanting to hear what anybody else says. And I think that's where Dabo Swinney is. And the day he retires, maybe we will be able to have a deeper conversation about the things that why maybe y'all will understand a little bit more why I'm like, he got to go. I honestly, Cam, between me and you and everybody on this podcast, I honestly think Dabo has lost the locker room too, bro. Like, I never, in the last 15 years, I never would have thought I'd been saying I think Dabo has lost the locker room. Dabo did all that hooting and hollering last week, and normally it works. Like, normally he does that and they turn it on. Clemson looked worse last week, I think, than they've looked any week of the season. They looked worse. This team is checked out. These players are checked out. And I'm sick and tired of everybody being nice about it. We need to start naming the names of these players that are checked out at Clemson. TJ Parker and Peter Woods, they're checked out. I'm here to say it. They're checked out. They're done. They're checked out. The whole offensive line, they're checked out. Ashton Hampton, he listened to the hype all offseason. He's checked out. It's a lot of guys. Cade Klubnik, I don't even think he ever checked in. I mean, this guy listened to his press clippings all summer and ain't do nothing to get better. I mean, it gets to a point. And then Dabo, I mean, also, I kind of can't blame the kids at the same time because when you hear his press conferences and speeches, he's like giving a funeral service. If you heard him the last couple of days, it's like, yeah, man, we're going to try to do better and we're terrible. Like, it sounds like a completely different person than last week that was saying, oh, the fans are wrong and the media is wrong for putting these expectations. It sounds like a completely different person this week. It sounds like a guy that's like, oh, yeah, it's over. And again, man, it's just, and I think he made some God quote again. I love Jesus Christ. I'm a believer in Christ. But this is getting old, man. This is getting old. I believe in God. I love Jesus Christ. He keeps trying to prove these little preacher moves, and I'm like, bro, you're a coach, dude. You're a coach. You get paid $11 million to win games. I've said that several times on this podcast. I don't think Clemson will win anything of importance as long as Dabo is at Clemson and he doesn't change. I'm going to be honest with you. I think the best you're going to get is an ACC championship at best. He'll get you that in a terrible ACC. Besides that, I never thought I would say this. I'm kind of out on Dabo, man. I just don't think he can. I don't think he cares about winning anymore. I don't think he's not hungry anymore. I don't really think he cares about winning. And I talked about this last week. I think some Clemson fans are okay with saying, hey, let's go 8-4, 7-5, and raise good young men. and they're cool with that. And that's okay. I'm not telling you how to be a fan, but also don't tell me how to be a fan and say, hey, why are you expecting 10 wins when he's done that for the last 15 years? So again, it's almost like, Cam, it's like getting in a relationship with a girl. And she, when y'all first start dating, she doing everything. You know what I'm saying? Like she cleaning the house up.
Honeymoon phase.
Yeah, honeymoon phase. Yeah. And then once that wear off, she stopped doing all that. You expecting that to keep going because she came in a relationship, giving you that expectation, correct? Am I correct? You're going to continue to expect that. So now, when we saying where is that at, it's a problem. I don't know. I think, and I'm going to say something else that I haven't really said publicly. It might just be time for a change of scenery, too, for Dabo. He's only 55. He is young. Maybe it's like, if he gets, and this is what I fear, though, at the same time, if Dabo retires or quits, he's going to go somewhere else, and they're going to force him, like, you have to portal up. You have to assimilate to this new game, and he's going to do it, and he's going to win. Because he's a good coach overall. I think he's just too comfortable at Clemson. He knows he's untouchable at Clemson, so maybe that's why he's just like, I'm not doing all that. So I'm kind of to the point now, man. I almost think it may just be a time for a change of scenery, bro, for both parties. And I don't think it'll happen. I don't think it'll happen, honestly, because Clemson's, for one, not paying $60 million. It won't happen. Clemson's not paying $60 million to get him out that buyout. And honestly, at this point, do you think any big college is coming to save Clemson at this point to get Dabo out? No, they're not. No big school is coming to get Dabo at this point. Florida ain't coming. UCLA ain't coming. He might get somebody like Oklahoma State might call. They might be interested in somebody like that, but they're not gonna pay $60 million to get him out that contract and pay him his regular salary that he gonna want. So Clemson's probably stuck with Dabo, I would think, for at least the next 2 to 3 years. And I just think it's cooked, man. I don't know. I don't have a lot of faith in Dabo right now. And it's crazy because 5 years ago, I had all the faith in Dabo. I would have been like, oh, you can just do whatever. And it's just like post-NIL, he's not the same guy. And I keep trying to tell people that. Pre-NIL and post-NIL college football are two different sports. Pre-NIL, Dabo is goated. Goated pre-NIL. He is goated. Post-NIL, he's Dave Doran. Like, I'm just being honest. Like, there's no really much difference between Dave Doran and Dabo Swinney post-NIL. Like, it ain't that much difference, bro. Good coach. Decent coach, but he ain't going to get you to the promised land post-NIL, bro. And a lot of that is because of the firings, the hirings of the coordinators, and then firing them, and then hiring another bad coordinator. Like, it's a lot of that going on. And again, I never thought I would say this about Dabo, but I just think I'm out, bro. Like, I think I'm out on Dabo, and I don't know, man. I've never been this low as a Clemson fan in like the last 15 years, bro. Like, I'm the lowest I've ever been as a Clemson fan in the last 15. Even when we were 4-4, I wasn't this low. I was pissed, but I wasn't this low. This is bad. We got punked at home by Syracuse. Like, it's embarrassing, man. It's truly embarrassing. And again, like I said, one day I'll be able to tell y'all what I know. But if Dabo doesn't change, this program's going down a bad slope. And it's almost like you might want to cut the head off before it gets worse. And that's just me being honest. But the floor is yours, bro.
Yeah, man. I mean, I ain't even really got much to say. You said everything. You put it perfectly too. I mean, I think everything you said obviously is 100% right. Dabo stinks right now. It's a him issue. One thing I did want to add is he keeps talking about winning the right way, as if this
can't even win right now. Period.
As if this new era.
Why are we even worried about that?
As if this new era of college football is cheating or something like that. It don't even make sense. Like, this is what college football is. How is it? How, like, you have to win like this. Nick Saban left the game because he said he didn't want to play it this way.
Correct.
but you still claiming that you 55 years old and that you still want to coach. So you have to change with college. You have to change with football. You know what I'm saying? You have to go ahead.
Let me get into this a little bit. I'm gonna spill some of the tea to y'all tonight. I at this point, who cares? I'm not gonna give out names and stuff like that or nothing like that. But I'll spill out a little bit of tea because people been asking me, Tony, what you hearing? Da da da. I'll tell y'all this. I'll tell y'all a few things, but I'll keep it vague. I've talked to players that are in that locker room right now. I've talked to family members that are in that their sons, brothers, nephews play on the team right now. These are players that play. Not on the bench, players that starred. I want to make that clear again. Players that actually have gotten on the field this season. I think there is an element of politics being played right now, which that's any probably big time football program. There's a lot of that that's coming into play. Okay. There's a lot of that that's being put into play, and the best players are not being put on the field. There are guys that are transfers. We only got 3. So you can about determine who these people is. Now, I didn't hear this from these exact people, so I'm not talking. I'll just say I ain't heard this from Tristan Smith camp. I ain't heard this from Jeremiah Alexander camp. Let me make that clear now. I ain't hear this from them. I didn't hear this from their camp. But what I can tell you is they are being treated almost as if they're freshmen. Pretty much Dabo and company has told them you have to, quote unquote, earn your way on the field, essentially, because you ain't been here for 3-4 years. Even though Tristan Smith is we can probably agree, Tristan Smith is probably better than Cole Turner, correct? We could probably agree on that, correct? I think everybody in this chat could probably agree on that. But he's being treated almost as if he's a freshman, allegedly, from what I'm being told. Jeremiah Alexander is probably better than Wade Wood-Ass. I think we all would probably agree with that, right? Right? We probably would all agree, 5-star recruit. He's being treated almost as if he's a freshman because he's been bought in and he's new. Do you think this is going to make any other transfer portal guy attractive enough to come here? Only reason Will Helt is starting because we were actually dog crap at DN and we didn't have another DN outside of Parker. That's the only reason he's even starting. They probably would have did him the same way, honestly. But because we were so desperate at DN, he had to start. So again, I'm going to spill a little bit of the tea. That's allegedly what I've been told by people that are in the know. So again, stuff like that, it's like, why are the best players not on the field? Why are I ain't even going to get into that. I'll get into it. Why are we forcing players back that are not even healthy? Why are we rushing players back that are not even healthy, Cam? Let's just get into it. Why are we rushing people back that allegedly for legal reasons? Why are we rushing people back and making people feel bad that they're not healthy yet? Again, do y'all want me to keep going? I got some shit in this phone that will make Dabo retire low-key. I'm not even going to hold you. I'm not going to do that to him because I don't even want to. I'm not even that type of person. But again, bro, it's not a good look when I'm getting told by people. I'm a nobody. I'm not nobody. They come to me telling me, like, we be seeing your tweets, bro. Low-key, we agree with you. We can't agree with you publicly because, you know what I'm saying? We don't want to get in trouble or we don't want politics to get in our way of us getting on the field and all that. But they see what's going on and they be coming to me like I'm somebody. I just be tweeting. Like, I'm nobody. Like, I can't help y'all get, you know, but like, they see what's going on and they be like, yeah, we agree. It's a lot of bad things. And it's a lot of politics. I'll just leave it at that. That's playing a role in why Clemson is struggling. I think infrastructure in the program is stuck in 2015, 16. It's bad, bro. That's why I keep telling y'all, like, if I could really get into detail more, and like I said, I respect Dabo enough to, like, not do that. And I respect the relationships I've built with people in that program to not do that, of course. But, bro, like, if Dabo keeps operating like this, bro, it's not going to end well, bro. Like, it's not going to be good. And again, I'm going to say allegedly, because again, I'm just taking people. I'm not in the locker room. I'm just taking what people is telling me that's in the know. You feel me? I don't got no reason to lie, bro. None. Zero. I wish it was a lie. But I'm just telling you, some of the stuff I'm hearing is not good, bro. It's not good. Like, It's a lot of favoritism. It's a lot of politics. I'm going to get into something else. I don't care, bro. I'm airing it out today. I don't even care. Everybody's crying for Chris Vezina to get in the game, right? We all want to see Cade. Chris Vezina is a friend of mine. Cam, I don't even know if I told you this. You know when I got my rec in January? Guess who the first person to hit me up was? Christopher Vezina. He was the first person to text me and say, hey, bro, I heard you got in the rec. Are you good? He's a good brother. He's a good dude. Like, good kid. Really good. He was one of the first people to hit me up. So I even hate having to say this about bro because I really, like, he's really a friend of mine. Like, I really consider him a friend. The reason that CV is not getting on the field allegedly is because he's not ready, from what I heard. He's not ready. That's what they're telling me. I'm not at practice. I don't see practice. But what they're telling me is he ain't ready. He ain't ready, bro. They saying he worse than Cade. If you think Cade is bad, you're going to think CV is even worse because he's raw. That's just what I've been told. Again, I don't know if that's true or not. I still believe in CV. Again, CV is a friend of mine. But I do got to go with the people that's actually there every day seeing it live. They telling me he ain't like that, which is also a problem because now, if that's the case, you've been in the program for 3 years and you still ain't good. Dabo, that means you 0 for 3 in your last 3 big quarterback recruits. You are 0 for 3. You're 0 for right now. So again, bro, I hate to air stuff out like that, but what I'm trying to tell y'all is this program is going down a bad path if Dabo Swinney does not change. I heard Damian, Damian Harris, he used to play for Alabama years ago. He works for CBS now. I don't know if you've seen what he said, but he put it on the money about Clemson.
I did.
You seen it. Clemson is a place where if you've been there for, and this goes back to the politics thing I was just talking about. If you've been at Clemson for a while, you know your job is never at risk. Your job is never at, look at Wade Woodass. This dude's missed tackles every single year. And honestly, I'll be honest, I thought Wade Woodass was better his freshman year when he was playing like safety, low-key.
Safety.
I felt like he was better then. Like he was actually, before he gained weight and all that, I thought he was actually better at safety, my personal opinion. But anyway, what's happening, what Damian Harris said is absolutely the truth. When you come to Clemson, your job is never at risk. That's why kids are like, we ain't got to get better. Dabo's not going to go in the portal and replace us. We ain't got to improve. There is an energy of complacency in that program. And a lot of that is because of Dabo. I mean, it's just flat out the truth. Dabo has gotten complacent, and he's not replacing these guys and saying, hey, you're not good enough. That's the truth. All other colleges, probably besides the Air Force and the military schools, all the other colleges look and see if there are players in the portal that are better than what they have starting. Clemson does not do that. We don't go get better players. We just stick with the same rotation, which is why this program has continued to fall off. Cam, Clemson's recruiting ranking right now on 247, and I think it's 15. Do you want to know what it was last year? 26. It was 26. Clemson University, who has won 2 national titles in the last 10 years, they ranked at 26 in the recruiting rankings. Now, you're probably like, Tony, that's not terrible. But how can we enhance that? How can we get to maybe 15, 14? The transfer portal. Something that Dabo has been reluctant about using. Something that Dabo has only used to go get role players and then treat them like freshmen, essentially. It's a lot of things, man. It's a lot. Again, bro, I'll just put it like this, man. Dabo, you gotta change, bro. You gotta change. You gotta hire people that are not just gonna be yes men to you. You gotta hire people that's gonna even hold you accountable. You gotta hire people that can develop football players. You have to, or if not, this program is dead and will be dead. It won't even be eight wins. Won't even be a good thing. I don't even think we'll get that. I'm telling you, man. And again, Dabo, I hope you prove me wrong. I hope you do make me a believer, bro. I hope you do pull me back in. But right now, I'm out on Dabo, Cam. I'm done believing. I'm done listening to the lies every offseason. I'm done. I need to see it, bro. I'm done. We 1-3, bro. And I think we 2-4 at home in the last 6. We 2-4. Clemson went on a 40-game winning streak for like 8 years. We are 2-4. I mean, come on, bro. People just coming into Clemson taking our lunch money, bro. It's despicable, bro. I know I just went on a 15-minute rant, bro, but I'm glad we got a bye week. I'm glad I don't got to see terrible football this week. I'm so serious. And that Carolina game, North Carolina versus Clemson, should be on Tubi. I mean, both of those teams are terrible. That might be a 10-3 type game, bro. I'm talking about both of them teams stink. And if Clemson loses that game to Carolina, I think conversations are going to really pick up. I mean, they're going to pick up, bro. I don't think Dabo gets fired, but will he be forced to fire some people he probably likes? Yeah, I think so.
He should be.
Yeah, but I'll leave it at that.
But T, let me ask you though, is the athletic director, does he even care that much like that to even come in and say something?
Let me say this, and no disrespect to Graham Nerf, I've never met him. I don't really know him like that. But I can tell you, Dan Radovich, he wouldn't have played this stuff, bro.
That's what I'm saying. Dan Radovich wouldn't
have. I'm telling you right now. And you see what he did down there in Miami with their football.
Bingo. I'm about to say, let the people know where he at right now.
I'm telling you right now, Dan Radovich wouldn't have played this mess. He'd have been like, Dabo, if you don't get in that portal, bro. And I got, again, bro, I know some stuff y'all don't know, gang. That's all I'm trying to tell y'all. Y'all don't understand, bro. This shit worse than what it looked like on the surface, bro. I'm trying to tell y'all. It's a lot of nepotism. It's a lot of politics. It's a lot of stuff that's bringing Clemson down as a program, and it's all on Dabo. Like at the end of the day, it ain't nothing that's like criminal or nothing bad. I don't want to make it seem like Dabo's some bad human being or nothing like that. I don't think that's the case, but I do think he's got some very bad things going on in his program that he needs to work on. Like, that's just what it is. And ain't no football program perfect. Let me say that too. But at the same time, Clemson shouldn't be no 1-3 Clemson should be no 1-3 in September, bro. And with any coach. I don't care who it is. Clemson shouldn't be no 1-3 with any coach, bro. Like, that's just what it is. But I'm done with the Clemson conversation. We don't waste enough time on them dudes, man. They done wasted my Saturdays for the last 4 weeks, man. I'm good on it. Anyway, let's jump into it, man. Mike Gundy fired today after 20 years at Oklahoma State. Cam, what's your feelings, bro?
Man, Dabo better watch out. Dabo better watch out. That's all I know. Mike Gundy, man, I feel like Gundy, I don't know, how did he keep that job for that long?
I think Oklahoma State is kind of one of the places where they haven't really seen a lot of success like that. So I think they kind of okay with being like 8-4, but I think these past 2 years, like stuff really, really spiraled downhill badly.
Well, see, last year they were supposed to be decent.
Yeah, last year they were supposed to be good and they were terrible. And then this year they started off they're terrible this year.
They're bad, yeah.
And they just lost to Tulsa. So like,
and they paid them,
bro.
They paid them money. They paid them money.
They paid them to play them. That's what I'm saying. So
that's one thing people don't like. They don't like losing that money like that.
You got beat and you paid them to come beat you. So I think Mike Gundy was just time. It was time for him to head out. It was time. And I'm hoping that Clemson don't get to that point where it's like it's too late. Because Oklahoma State is cooked for probably like the next 5 years or so, bro. Like because the thing is, like, Gundy, you can find another one of him. Yeah, correct. He was a good coach. He was a decent coach. Don't get me wrong.
But you can find another one.
But you can find another one.
Yeah, especially if you're talking about somebody who ain't never won no chip. Or whatever. Right. You can definitely find another one of them. You can find somebody that can get you 9 or 10 at Oklahoma State in the Big 12 or whatever. You know what I'm saying?
Especially now without Oklahoma and Texas.
And Texas, they gone. You know what I'm saying? So you can absolutely do that. It's just that it kind of shows you where a lot of these programs are. I mean, they candy. I mean, they said last year. I feel like the relationship was really bad between the two parties. I felt like last year because they was kind of, you remember they was at the standoff. Because
Yeah,
last year
I remember
they
that.
was I think last year the school wanted to fire him.
Yeah.
And he basically was like, y'all, no, I'm not going. And I think he ended up taking like a reduced salary or something like that just so he could keep his job. But nah, Mike Gundy. And then I just remember that time when him and Chuba Hubbard got into a dispute. Remember that?
Oh yeah.
They had got into a little argument. Obviously, they patched that up or whatever. But I don't know, man. It's just it's one of those things where it's like you really college head coaches, somebody like Dabo Swinney, man, you got to be careful, man. You really got to be like, you have to perform. If they paying you a lot, man, you got to perform. And a lot of people, again, I know he don't like when he get pocket watched like that, but I mean, people don't do that because it'd be one thing if Dabo was making like a meal, bro, or something like that, a meal a year. Clemson ain't tripping about that. They'll let your contract expire and then they'll move on and find somebody else. But you getting paid what? How much? 11 mil?
11.5 million, bro.
A year, and his buyout is what? Over 60 million?
Over 60 million. If they do it next year, it's 57 million.
See, so his contract and Clemson. I mean, Clemson's a nice program and everything, but they ain't got no 60 million. No. Yeah, I tell you that right now. You know what I'm saying? They ain't got that. Like a lot of people don't understand. Clemson is a very, very, very small town. That you could probably pull everybody money together in that city, and you probably ain't gonna hit 60.
Still ain't getting no 60. Yeah.
So I mean, it's look, man. I mean, it's crazy that Gundy, let that program sour like that in Oklahoma State because again, they was solid for a lot of years. They had Brandon Whedon. They were supposed to be really good with Bowman last year or the year before last, and they let that tank.
Mason Rudolph was even straight there low key.
I forgot about him. Mason Rudolph was decent. He went to the league. I mean, shoot, he done put him together a couple of years as a solid backup. Even started a couple of games. So I mean, look, man. I mean, they had Justin Blackman, right? A big time wide receiver, one of the generational prospects over the last couple of
Dez Bryant went there too,
years.
didn't
he? Dez Bryant went there. Was that under Gundy?
He was there while what's his name was there? Gundy.
Yep. Chuba Hubbard, Ollie Gordon, a lot of good players that came through on Oklahoma State. But again, the program done soured to the point, like you said, they done fell all the way off. They might be bad for the next 4 or 5 years now.
Yeah.
Recruiting classes ain't been worth nothing, right?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, what have they really done? And so I think it was. I think it was time. Like I said this last week. I think I said it just a minute ago. I'm surprised that he kept the job that long. But like you said, some programs are fine with just 9-4, 8-3, whatever.
And that's what I'm trying to get back with Clemson fans. I hate to go back there, but that's what Clemson fans have to determine. They have to determine: are you okay with being 8-4? If you're okay with if you're a Clemson fan and you're okay with being 8-4, 7-5, 9-3, and maybe a couple of years every now and then competing for the ACC championship. If you are okay with that, 100% keep Dabo. 100%. Don't move on from it. If you are okay with that. If you are okay with going 8-4, 9-3, hell, you might even have a 10-2 season in there where you can compete for the ACC championship. If you're okay with that, stay. You should stick it out with Dabo. If you want to compete for national championships like you used to do in 2018, 17, 16, 19, 20, Dabo got to change or go. I mean, that's your only two options. So that's where it is, bro.
And you shouldn't.
Yeah.
And I don't think. I think if Clemson fans do feel like that, if there are some out there, I feel like you're selling yourself short. Because once again, if we played in the SEC, then okay. But we play in the ACC.
Correct.
And all the teams that we added ain't even that good, bro.
Correct.
The only team that we added that's probably worth anything is like SMU at this point. Because they've been decent. But even then, they're not even that decent. They're not even all that this year.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So,
they already got 2 losses this year.
Exactly. So, and their defense ain't worth nothing. So, you got to look in the ACC, Clemson should always be in the mix, bro. Always.
Yeah.
Florida State is another team that should always be in the mix. That's why people was mad at Norvell last year, because they're another team that they should always be good. You got Miami. Who've been underperforming for like a decade now.
They got it this year, though.
And they finally got it together.
I'm gonna say something unpopular right now. I think Miami might be the best team in the country, bro.
Yeah, I mean, it's looking.
I don't even think that's that crazy to say. I think between them and Ohio State, I'm not gonna lie. I think Miami might really be legit this year, bro.
It's looking like it, bro.
I'm really excited to see them in Florida State next week. That's gonna be a good one.
My only question about them is Mario Cristobal.
Yep.
Is he? You know what I'm saying? That's really my only question at this point.
Cristobal, yep.
Because he always seemed to do something silly.
Yep.
That ruined the game. So that's all I'm curious about when it comes to Miami. But I mean, but again, back to what I was saying, I'm just looking at all these teams in the ACC. Duke then got serious about football in recent memory. You know what I'm saying? I know they haven't quite lived up to expectations so far this year, but they still shown that they pretty serious. They got the highest paid quarterback in the country right now, right? Yeah. You got North Carolina and brought in Bill Belichick. Even though they really bad this year, who knows what they look like moving forward, right? Bill might start to understand the college game a little bit better. I mean, there's a lot. I think they took in, then they have like 70
new players.
Something like that. Something crazy, bro. I mean, that's a lot, man. That's a lot. Like a lot. So again, but Clemson got to understand, Clemson fans got to understand, amidst all of that, the team that's been the most consistent and has the most consistency is Clemson.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We're the ones that still have the national championship winning head coach. We're the ones that have the most 5 stars in the conference still collectively. Outside of, I think, Syracuse got one now, and Georgia Tech starting to get a couple more. But Clemson is still the premier team in the ACC, supposed to be, at least the premier brand in the ACC. And if you're not if you're okay with them only winning 7 games, 8 games, then that speaks more about you, because that means you don't have faith. You know what I'm saying? And and it really shouldn't be that way. The Clemson brand was at an all-time high. 2022, 2021, 2019, all of that. I mean, we was one of the top 5 brands in the country.
Correct.
Let alone in the conference. And right now, I still think we still the biggest brand in the conference. It's just that we just been so embarrassed in the last 3 years that we starting to lose out on recruits. We're not even taking the transfer. We making a mockery out of the transfer portal. Yep. Who knows what's going on with NIL at this point? I mean, it's just it's not good. It's not good at all. And like you said, if Dabo don't change, then he just gonna have to step, man. He gonna have to go.
That's just what it is, bro. That's what it is. I did want to just hit on something real quick. Georgia, Alabama, Penn State, Oregon this weekend. I'm excited about them 2 games. I hate they're both at the same time. They're both at 7:30, which I really don't like that. But we'll have to split screen up for that.
What's up with didn't you say Florida State, Miami this week too? Or
that's next week? That's next week. Yeah. But that's gonna be a barn burner. Man, I'm excited to see that one. So yeah. Let's get on into NFL. I want to talk a little bit about your team, because that game last night was really good. The Ravens and the Lions. Talk me through it, bro. What did you think about that game? What's up with y'all? Y'all 1-2. I mean, y'all don't look bad, but it's like y'all defense does look bad. Y'all defense looks terrible, actually. But y'all don't look bad as a team. But it's like something's missing from y'all. And I thought the defense was gonna low-key be y'all strong point this year, but they look terrible. What's going on with the Ravens, bro?
Defense, you just said it. Defense is ranked 32nd.
Yeah.
Offense is ranked first. Offense is ranked first in points. They didn't score 30 in every game. They scored 40 in the first 2 games.
Yeah.
And then scored 30 last night again. And
against
then defense,
a really good Detroit team too.
Exactly. And then the defense, I mean, just giving up points every week. 32nd in points allowed. We gave up 41 against the Bills, and then gave up how many they gave up last night?
38.
38. 38 last. I mean, that's not gonna cut it, man. This ain't college football, man.
Yeah.
This ain't college football. This is the NFL. Your leading NFL teams get you 27, 28, 29, 30 points maybe, but 40, 38, that ain't good enough, man.
Yeah.
Especially for, again, we talking about brands. Baltimore Ravens brand's defense has always been the strength of the team. Mm-hmm. It's always been the strength. Yeah, you might have had a Ray Rice or Anquan Bolden, you know what I'm saying? Joe Flacco in his Super Bowl MVP season, of course. But it wasn't until recently that offense really started to get like super powered in Baltimore, right? But look, man, the defense, they got to step up. Now, remember, now the only thing that's keeping my faith is last year the defense started out worse in the league too. You know what I'm saying? Remember that last year they started first. I think it was like the first 4 games they was the worst, and then I think we hit the bye week, and then after that they literally jumped to number 1. That's how crazy the turnaround was. So if they can do that again, then it's looking good. The problem is the upcoming stretch is kind of tough, man. You got the Chiefs next week. You know what I'm saying? I forget who they got.
They don't look as good, but it's still the Chiefs.
But still, man, and they still find a way to. I mean, they beat the Giants, even though the Giants ain't that good. But they still gonna find a way, man. They always will. So it's like there's a lot at stake here. Another thing I want to talk about, and I hate to bring it up, but that man have fumbled 3 games in a row, and in the fourth, all in the fourth quarter. And they say the grip is the first to go. You know what I'm saying? They say the grip is the first to go on running back. So
you think
I hate to see
losing it?
He losing it, man. He losing something. He losing it. And
how old is he now? He's about 30, isn't he?
He 30, like 1 or something like that.
Oh
32.
Yeah, it's about that time, man.
Yeah, he getting up there. But he might be 30. He might be 30.
I'm gonna look it up, but go ahead.
Yeah, but it's still. I mean, it is what it is, though. I mean, he just gotta. He'll get it together. I'm not tripping. He's not gonna fumble 17 times this year. You know what I'm saying? It's not gonna happen.
Yeah, he's 31. He about to be 32 in January.
Yeah, so they say the grip is the first thing to go, man. But other than that, again, Lamar, 10 total touchdowns, no turnovers.
Yeah, he's been great.
What more? D Hop playing out of his mind. Zay Flowers, one of the best wide receivers in the league right now.
He pissed me off. Bateman had a strong 2 catches, but yeah.
Yeah.
I definitely took
Shad Bateman had a good game last night. Mark Andrews looked really good. Likely still out. You know what I'm saying? He ain't played all year yet. So I mean, there's a lot to look forward to, but if that defense can't turn it around, then I mean, that's it. Oh, and then Matabike he gonna be out for a while.
Yeah.
A head injury or something like that, or neck injury.
He's
probably gonna be out for a couple of weeks. So that's the thing a lot of people don't understand. Matabike is like that, man. He's somebody that he's somebody that you can't really replace in Baltimore like at all. Like it looks like I don't even know who they tried to replace him with last night, and they didn't do nothing. I didn't see nothing out of the edge rushers last night. I mean, we got 0. I know we got 0 sacks, but I think we might have had 0 pressures on Goff too. That's how bad it was. It was a horrible defensive performance. I mean, Marlon Humphrey had a rough game against Amon-Ra St. Brown, of course. I mean, it happens.
Yeah, I mean, he's one of the better wide receivers in the NFL.
Yeah, I mean, that's a tough game, but I mean, still, it's just Roquan Smith looks slow. I don't know what's going on there. I don't know if that's defensive scheme or what, or if it's just he's just slowing down. I don't know. They calling him Rosempic out there, man. Like it's not looking good, bro. They calling him Rosempic,
bro. What?
They calling him Rosempic, man.
Bro,
that's what I'm saying. Yeah, man. Rosempic, man. I don't know, man. It's embarrassing because you once again. I don't know, man. They just saying he lost a step. That's all they're saying. But they were saying that last year until we turned it around. Darius Washington being out, I think that's a huge hole at safety that a lot of people kind of looking over. Malachi starts to struggle a little bit. He's a rookie, so I'm giving him every pass in the book because I know he's gonna get better. But it's just it ain't look good, man. I mean, defense is just awful. That's really it. That's really it. And I know you got to understand how many Ravens fans are so mad that John Harbaugh wasn't fired and Mike McDonald wasn't promoted. They wanted Mike McDonald so bad.
Look what he doing in Seattle. He got them boys playing good, man.
And Seattle playing good. And Seattle don't even. I mean, they ain't even really.
They ain't got nowhere near the talent.
That's what I'm saying. They ain't even that talented, but they decent, man. It's coaching, bro. That's all it is. It's coaching. You know what I'm saying? Now I will say I will say Ty Monken still hooping though with them play calls. He get
Georgia
too cute
missing him right
sometimes.
now too, low
Oh
key.
yeah, I know they are. He get too cute sometimes, but I mean, 30 points a game, you know what I'm saying? 35 a game. What can you do?
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. What can you do?
Let's pivot a little bit because I do want to kind of talk about the NFC in general because there's some good teams in the NFC. Yes, I think the Rams, even though they lost and blew a 26-7 lead, I was livid because I kind of pull for the Rams too.
Yeah.
They lost 26-7 to the Eagles. The Eagles just, I don't know, they just have a feel of like a team of dynasty. I think they're gonna win again this year. I don't know why. I just have that feeling. Yeah. But who do you think are real contenders in the NFC? I kind of want to ask you that because I'm looking at 3 teams and low key even 4 teams that I'm really like, I'm looking at Detroit. I think Detroit is a really good team. I'm looking at the Eagles, of course, like I just said. The Rams look really good as well. And don't sleep. Quiet as kept. The Niners are looking really, really good under Mac Jones. Like low key, even better than what they looked like with Purdy last year. Low key. So kind of like who do you think are some real contenders in the NFC, if you don't mind me asking?
Yeah. So all the teams that you just said, I'm not 100% sold on the Niners yet. Because again, injuries still keep getting, they still bottling up injuries. Packers, I know they had a rough game against the Browns.
Yeah.
I mean, they sold that game, to be honest with you. But I still believe in the Packers a lot. They're another team that kind of gets banged up, but they have a much better quarterback than the 49ers do, whatever their situation is. So I think the Packers are still really good. And I called it before the season to a lot of people. Do not sleep on the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, man.
Tampa looks really good.
I really think I said it before the season that they was a sleeper for that number 1 seed in the NFC. I don't know if they're gonna get it, but they gonna be something, man.
Baker's balling, man. I gotta give him credit. Baker is hooping.
Yep, they're gonna be something, man. So I think so. If I had to give you my 5 teams in the NFC, that's probably actually I'm gonna give you 4. No, I'm gonna give you 5. Eagles, of course.
Yeah.
Right. They're not going nowhere. Detroit impressed me last night.
Yeah,
both sides of the ball.
Yeah.
Both sides of the ball. And I talked a lot about, Dan Campbell in the offseason, trying to figure out what he was going to do, replacing both his coordinators. Mm-hmm. They ain't missed a beat at all. Defense they had 30 pressures last night. I'm going to say that again. 30 pressures last night. And that was against one of the better offensive lines and better quarterbacks in the league. So that's scary. Aiden Hutchinson.
They did. You took the words out. Yep. I was just about to bring up Aiden Hutchinson. I said they different with Aiden Hutchinson. I was just about different. To say that.
Defensive player of the year, him now. All right. He should have won it last year, even if he got hurt and missed the whole season. He gonna get him 1 or 2, maybe even 3 in his career. That's how good he is.
He's good, man.
Yep. So that's that on the Lions, and then Packers again. Once they get everything, if the Packers get healthy, I think they the best team in the whole NFL. If they was just healthy,
really,
straight up, yes, straight up, because that's the problem with them. That's the problem with them. They can't be healthy. They don't have every wide receiver that they gets hurt. Jaden Reed is out. You know what I'm saying? Christian Watson can't stay healthy. Romeo Doubs can't stay healthy. But they got like 5-6 guys that could start on any team, and they can't stay healthy. Tucker Kraft is hurt right now. Luke Musgrave is hurt right now. That's their 2 tight ends, and they use them both. They both unhealthy. You know what I'm saying? Once Michael Parsons gets situated, that defense is going to be unstoppable. Well, I ain't going to say unstoppable, but they're going to be really good. Yeah. I mean, the Packers they're somebody for real, but they just got to stay just like the 49ers, the same way, in my opinion. They're the same thing. But I think the Packers are even better, to be honest with you. I add quarterback at the very least. At quarterback, they a lot better. But and then the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, like I said, great team offensively, defensively, they're really good. Ibuka, him or McMillan got to be in the lead for offensive.
Yeah, it's definitely coming down to somebody in NFC South, either Ibuka or McMillan, because both of them 2 dudes have been incredible.
They hooping. Mike Evans is not getting his 1,000 yards this year, by the way.
No, and he hurt. He hurt too. He about to be out for a few weeks.
There it goes. So he
CD
not
Lamb
getting
about to be
unless
out
he
for a few weeks. I feel like the injuries is on an uptick this season, bro.
they piling up, man. That's what I'm
Yeah.
saying. They piling, and then of course your Rams.
Yeah, Rams. Yep. While we talking about the NFC South, let's talk about our Panthers a little bit. 30-0 win over the Atlanta Falcons. I want to give my take first. I was very impressed with the Carolina Panthers defense. Like, I thought the defense really the last 6 quarters, like the end of the Arizona game and the whole 4 quarters of the Falcons game, I thought the defense was like a top 10 defense. I'm not going to lie. Like, they looked really good. I think Evero is starting to play them younger guys now, and Princess Umalele, whatever his name is, and Nick Scorton. They're playing those guys now, and you automatically see the difference on the edge. No disrespect to DJ Wanham, no disrespect to Pac Jones. I don't need to see them boys no more. I'm gonna be honest, no disrespect to them or nothing. They come in as like rotational pieces, but them 2 young dudes need to be starting. Number 3 and number 11, they need to be starting. I thought really a dude that's probably not getting enough love. Offensive MVP of this game, Cade Mays, bro. Cade Mays at center again. Austin Corbett, I wish you nothing but the best. It's over, brother. It's over. Cade Mays is a better center than him. The offense flowed better with him. And I just want to give the Panthers credit. You know, me and you bash the Panthers a lot because we just jaded fans and what all the misery and pain them put us through. But I got to give them credit. I thought they look really good. I want to give Evero credit, another dude that we've been complaining about a lot. I think he schemed up almost a perfect game against the Falcons. I mean, Michael Penix just threw for 297 yards 2 weeks ago. He looked pedestrian on Sunday. So you got to get the Panthers credit on that. I thought the defense, I think the corner's been playing good all year. I think Horn has been like top 3 corner, in my personal opinion, this year so far. And Mike Jackson has been pretty damn good as a cornerback too, as well. And even Shaw Smith-Wade has looked good since the end of the beginning of the Arizona game, he's getting cooked. I ain't gonna lie. But since halftime of the Arizona game, it's like the defense has flipped the switch. Derek Brown has been absolutely murdering guys up front, really all season. So again, man, I'm really impressed with what the Panthers have done in this last 2 weeks and a half, honestly. Like half of the Cardinals game and then, you know, the full game of Atlanta. You know, when you look at their schedule, right? I don't want to get ahead, but they got the Patriots next. That's a winnable game. They got the Dolphins after that. That's a winnable game. They got the Cowboys after that. I just seen them get 40 put up on them by Chicago. That's a winnable game.
Yeah.
And then you got the Jets. The Panthers could literally go 3-1 in this little stretch right here, and it would not surprise me. They also can go 0-4. They also go 1-3. You know what I'm saying? But these games right here are winnable. If the Panthers can rip off the next maybe 3 out of 4 and find themselves 4-3 halfway through the season, I'm not gonna lie. I know that sounds like a low bar. I would be actually impressed with that. I'm not gonna lie. If they could find themselves 4-3 in a couple weeks, I'd be like, you know what? I'm okay with this. Especially if Bryce Young is looking well and playing good. I thought he played really mistake-free football the other day. He really didn't have to do much though, because obviously, you know, defense was just so lights out. But again, man, I think there's a potential here for a good little run for the Panthers. I think their confidence is up now. But I just want to again kind of give them kudos. But what did you think about the Falcons versus Panthers game?
Yeah, man. I think defensively, like you said, the corners, I think we got the best duo in the league right now. The hottest duo for sure. Yeah. I mean, who better?
I don't know, man. Them boys out.
I tell you, I give you a stat. The Panthers are allowing the least amount of yards to wide receivers this season.
So they play good ball. I ain't gonna lie. Panthers, DB's definitely been top 5. Like Horn has been like a top 3 corner this year. I'll stand on that right now. JC Horn has been like a top 3 corner. I ain't seen too many corners playing better than him this season so far. And Mike Jackson as a cornerback too has been like a top 3 corner at his position as well. At cornerback 2, I'm not saying at cornerback 1, but he's been really good too. So I don't disagree with that. I don't know. I think them boys up there in Seattle been playing really good. Witherspoon and them boys, they've been kind of hooping too. So I would throw them in there in the mix. But again, I mean, I ain't hating on it. I don't think it's too crazy. But I mean, again, go ahead though.
Just imagine how good this defense would be if we had
linebackers.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And it's crazy to say. I hate to even bring this up, bro. But what's his name? 31? No. 30 Nick Scott. He all right. He been all right, man. He been okay.
Yeah, he was all right the other day ago. He was straight.
He been okay, bro. He been okay. That's what I'm saying. Like the defense, they getting better, man. I was really
better.
impressed.
Morg was better too. I'm almost starting to wonder, is Morg a linebacker? Because they put him in the box a lot more on Sunday, and he played a lot better. So I'm almost wondering, like, I hate to say it, does he need to move up to linebacker and gain like 10 pounds?
You might have a lot of guys playing out of position, bro. That might be the real issue.
Because Ransom came in and did really good too in his position.
We spoke about it last week. We got a lot of guys on this team that are linebackers that should be playing like edge. That should actually be down hand. Well, we got too many. We the defense that we play. You know what I'm saying? We don't like the scheme, but it worked this week. You know what I'm saying? The rookies got out there.
I thought Evero called a tremendous game. Like I said, if I'm gonna talk crap about you, I'm gonna give you credit too. I think he called a tremendous game, man.
It got so bad for Penix and them that they Falcons fans kind of like, man, we ain't good, bro. You know what I'm saying? They worried about their future at quarterback with Penix. That's how bad it looked. And it should be, because I mean, you're talking about one of the worst teams, the worst defense in NFL history last year.
B.Y. Reed done got another person fired too.
Who?
B.Y. Reed. B.Y. Reed done got another one.
Yeah.
Every time it's like when you lose to the Panthers, bro, somebody gotta get fired.
Exactly. Somebody
That's how you know we terrible.
Somebody
gotta get fired.
Somebody getting that slip, man.
That's crazy.
Notice. What they call it, the eviction notice, man. Somebody clean out your office, bro. Hey, man, look. Overall, offensively, I still got to see more from everybody.
Yeah, of course.
They lucky
that they had like 230 yards of offense.
They didn't do. They got outgained too. I mean, they didn't really do nothing at all on offense on Sunday. But again, didn't have to. You know what I'm saying? You got 30 points. Defense put you in a great position to succeed. So I mean, that's how football should be. Your defense, if your defense plays out lights out like it did, then who cares what your offense do? As long as you scoring, that's all that matters. As long as you putting the points on the board, and they did. I got to give them their credit. Bryce looked really good on his first drive. You know what I'm saying? I thought Chuba had a really good game.
Atlanta. He's 3-1 against them. The only game he lost is the one me and you went to Atlanta.
The first game. His first game.
First game of his career. He kind of low-key owns Atlanta.
Yep. That's I don't know what it is, but Atlanta can't get past him, bro. They scared. They scary, bro. And he honestly do pretty well against the South as a whole. Obviously, nobody's been really good against the Bucks, but I know his game against the Saints last year was bad, but the second one we won, right?
Yeah.
Was that him or was that Dalton?
That might have been Dalton.
That might have been Dalton.
That might have been Dalton.
That might have been, yeah.
But I mean, the Bucks game last year where we almost won, he played tremendous in that one.
See, that's what I'm saying. So I mean, he coming along, man. He just gotta. There's a lot going into it, man. One thing I will say, the wide receiver set that is out there right now, leave it out there. Do not. You already know who I'm talking about.
Yeah,
don't put 17 back in there.
They looked a lot more efficient this week without him out there.
17 got to earn his way back into the game. I'm sorry. And I'm usually not one to say that. I'm usually the ones that say, leave your struggling players out there and let them learn, especially when they're young. He need to earn his way back on the field.
Cause that Tremaine dude looks pretty good too, man.
Bro, I'm telling you, I'm
not Dan Morgan might have did it again, bro, with another
who is this kid?
Free agent type kid.
Oh, and then don't forget Coker coming back. So you got Nalo McMillan, right? You got Coker coming back.
By the way, can we have a conversation about Nalo after you get done with this?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Coker coming back. Bryson Tremaine out there. Hunter Renfrow out there. That's 4 guys right there that you can do something with. That's clearly that you can do something with. Why would you put 17 back out there? For what?
We still ain't got to see Jimmy Horn yet either.
And still ain't got to see Jimmy Horn. And they just re-signed Dan Chisena to the practice squad or whatever his name is. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? So it's clear that wide receivers is really the strength of this offense. That's what they like to build it around is wide receivers. And obviously good quarterback play. But look, man, why would you put a weak link out there? You know what I'm saying? When you got guys, again, David Moore was out there. He played the whole game. He played literally every single snap on offense yesterday. And I didn't even realize that because he didn't do much. But he had the highest snap count of all wide receivers. I think he played 98% of snaps. So that's just, I mean, that's what it is, man. That's what it is. Don't put 17 back out there. That's all I'm saying. But let's talk about McMillan, man.
Yeah. Let me say something. I'm gonna ask you a question. You know, I was big against not drafting Tet in the draft. I was wrong. Let me come on and admit that out now. Y'all was right. Tet was 100% the right choice because what I'm about to say is going to prove why y'all was right. Tet was the right choice. Is it crazy that I think Tet McMillan might already be a top 15 wide receiver in the NFL already right now? Is that crazy to say?
Yeah.
I don't know, man.
Yeah.
You think that's crazy?
Yeah, because he ain't scored a touchdown yet. I mean, it ain't his fault, but he ain't scored a touchdown yet. You got to get in the end zone.
But dude, he's been incredible though.
He been good. I got it.
He leads the league in rookie wide receivers right now in yards.
He's great. He's been great.
It's hard for me not to think like I think this dude could be top 15, 20 already. Like I'm not gonna lie.
My question
I get what you're saying though, that he got to get in the end zone, but a lot of that is just because we haven't really thrown the ball in the end zone much.
Offense ain't been that good, bro.
Bryce ain't had but like what, 1 passing touchdown, 2 passing touchdowns?
He had 3 last week.
Okay, so he had 3 touchdowns overall. Oh well, he had one in Jacksonville game, so he has 4 in the whole season. So still not that much. He's top 15 in receiving yards right now. He's top 15 in average per game right now. I'm not gonna lie, bro. Right now, I don't know if there's I don't know if there's 15 wide receivers right now that are better than Ted. I know it sounds crazy, but I don't know if there's 15 wide receivers. Name me 15 wide receivers you think better than Ted right now.
Okay. I wonder, I'll do that, but I also wonder if there are what he would look like in an offense like that that's pass heavy, that actually know what they're doing. You know what I'm saying? When it comes to passing the ball. So, but I got you. So obviously, I think Justin Jefferson's still the best in the league.
Yeah, the obvious ones.
You know what I'm saying? Jamar Chase, Ross St. Brown.
CD Lamb.
CD Lamb, of course.
AJ Brown.
He ain't been good this year.
I still would put AJ Brown over Ted though.
He ain't been good this year. You said this year though, didn't you? You said this year.
Well, yeah, technically.
That's what I'm saying. This year. But again, it ain't. But it's kind of the same thing though. It ain't really him. It's just their offense ain't really been.
Go ahead.
Yeah. So we'll do AJ Brown. We'll do the obvious guys, right? Yeah. I think this season again, Flowers outside of last night, of course, but Flowers was awesome. I think.
I don't know if I'm putting Flowers over Ted. I'm sorry.
Stop it, man. Stop it, dog. Stop it.
Maybe I'm still mad how he did me last night.
Stop it, man.
He has been good though, because the first game of the year he had like 140 something yards, so he did go crazy.
That's what I'm saying.
Last week. I'll allow it. Okay, yeah, we can put Flowers over him. We'll give
me.
How many is that?
That's 6.
Okay.
Give me Devontae Adams been playing good.
Yeah. Okay. Puka too. I probably would put Puka over him as well.
I'm sure. Yeah. Should have been put him up there.
I put both of them over him right now.
For sure. So Adams, Puka. Give me your boy in Seattle, JSN.
Okay. Yeah. I'm not mad at that. Okay.
Give me. I think Garrett Wilson been good. Got to give me him.
Okay. Yeah, I'm not mad at that. How many is that? Garrett,
that's 10.
Okay.
Give me it's getting a little spooky.
That's what I'm saying.
It's getting spooky. It's getting spooky, bro. I think T obviously really good, of course, still.
Who?
I think T Higgins. Ooh.
I love T. I love T. Higgins. I don't know if I'll put T. Higgins over Ted McMillan right now. I'm dead serious.
That's
I don't
crazy.
know, bro. I'm being dead serious. I really gotta think about that one. Like
what the number?
They in
what
that
the numbers
same
look like?
ballpark. I don't know if I'd put T. Higgins over Ted right now. I'm sorry.
Oh, you know what?
Maybe I'm tripping, but yeah, T. Higgins literally only got 104 yards receiving this year, like in one touchdown.
Okay.
Like I'm not putting T. Higgins over Ted right now. I can't do that. Not if we're talking about right now this season, no, I can't.
We'll take him out. I got somebody who I think extremely underrated right now.
Okay.
That's hooping.
Who?
Doggone Ricky Pearsall.
He going crazy. He going crazy. Now I would actually probably accept that answer, low key.
Yeah, Ricky Pearsall going crazy right now. I don't want to. I'm not gonna say he better than Ted McMillan this year, but he having a really good season, bounce back year. QJ and Chargers, he going crazy too.
And I tell you another one who's having a really good season too. I don't think he's better than Ted, but he's having a really good damn season. I think he might even lead the league. Or last week he was leading the league in yards. That's Jacoby Myers. Jacoby Myers is quietly having a really solid season.
Yeah, he is. He is.
So, I don't know if I'll put him over Ted though, because I think what Ted is doing is crazy. Like as a rookie too, like
he immediately came in and
made impact immediately
and took it. Yeah, that's true. You might be right, bro. Because I'm trying to think of another name.
Right at like 15, bro. I think I'll put him right in the 15-ish area.
Yeah, you might be right. Because
I told you, dude. If you look at the way Ted has played this year and the impact he has made for Carolina's offense already, I think I would. Oh, Lad McConkey probably should be over him too. That would put him at 15. Lad McConkey, I probably would put
this year though.
Yeah,
we talking about this year. I agree. You know what I'm saying? But this year, that's tough. That's tough. That's about the same.
Dude, Ted to me this year at least, he's been top 15, bro. To me, like right at 15. If you said 16, 17, I wouldn't be too mad. But I think Ted's been good, man. I'm not even gonna hold you. I think he's been good.
Dude, I'm trying to think of the Steelers DK ain't been better than him, right?
Ain't did nothing. Terry McLaurin ain't did nothing. DJ Moore ain't did nothing.
Jerry Jeudy ain't
did much. Like he's playing better than all.
Mike Evans ain't did nothing. You know what I'm saying? It's obviously been good, but they in the same boat. You know what I'm saying? Nobody on the Saints cooking.
No.
Shoot, you might be right.
I would put him right up in that 16, 15.
Cardinals ain't doing nothing.
Cardinals ain't got no Marvin Harrison up there struggling. Like
he's struggling real bad. Bruh, who else out there in the West? Rams, Seahawks, 49ers,
I'm telling you, dude, I think right now he's top 15.
He probably
right at 15. But I think right now he's top 15, bro.
Yeah, I might
the way he's playing right now, of course that can change throughout the season. But at this moment, through the first 3 weeks, I would consider Ted a top 15 wide receiver in the NFL. Straight up, bro.
Yeah.
Of what I've seen, the crazy catches, how much of an impact this dude's getting bracketed, double teamed, and he's still making crazy catches every week.
Yeah. I got another one for you. We forgot Malik Neighbors for sure.
Oh, yeah. Malik
Neighbors got to be up in there.
Yeah.
Brian Thomas Jr. that had a rough year, man.
Right now, Ted's playing better than him, bro, at this moment.
Way better. Way better.
At this moment, he's playing better. And I don't know if that's because Trevor Lawrence or whatever. One more thing before we get off of here. CJ Stroud, I'm starting to get a little concerned. He has not been good. For like the last almost year now, he has not been good.
Yeah.
And I'm starting to get a little concerned, bro, about him at this point. Like, you remember when we was on this podcast, this rookie year, we was, CJ Stroud, the face of the league. He about to be the face of football. And now it's like, dude, are you even a top 20 quarterback right now? Like, I think I've seen a stat since the middle of last year. He's thrown 19 touchdowns, 15 interceptions.
Yeah, I've seen that.
And they are 0-3. So, D'Amico Ryans, you're black, brother. You better wake up before you be in that unemployment line, dude. Like, I would really hate that for you.
And, bro, the thing is, I'm not trying to say it ain't D'Amico's fault, but whoever made the decision to move on from Bobby Slowick that quick.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That and I know they said Slowick wasn't even that good, But the first year, something clearly worked.
Yeah.
I don't know what changed between year 1 and year 2 for the offense, but the difference between year 2 and year 3, I mean, they're regressing really bad. And it's like, and it makes no sense because the firepower has gotten better.
That O-line is terrible, though.
That's true. Yeah, that's
that
true.
O-line is terrible. They should have never got rid of Laramie Tunsil. They just, I don't know. They just look terrible.
And again, they're another team, unlike the Packers, though, because the Packers O-line is decent, right? Unlike the Packers, they're another team that just keeps investing in wide receiver after wide receiver after wide receiver. But it's like, you remember the Joe Burrow meme?
Yeah.
When they was like, you can go get Jamar Chase all you want, but Joe Burrow gonna get, I mean, and it's coming true because he's still taking hits. They was like, you can go get Jamar Chase, that's fine, and you might be able to score a couple of touchdowns.
Yeah, because they went T. Higgins and Jamar Chase back-to-back years, right?
Back-to-back years, and they didn't get no offensive lineman. They had to retool. I don't know what they ended up doing at offensive line, but it ain't helped pretty much at all up there. Houston doing the same thing to CJ Stroud. It's like, go get and look at LA. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You see what I'm getting at? Whoever, they was right, bro. Them folks was right. Whoever made that meme, they was right. You got to invest in the trenches. You got to get your offensive line right. Because look at Justin Herbert. His best weapon outside of Ladd McConkey is Quentin Johnston. Well, he got Keenan Allen now, who also hooping, by the way.
Yeah, he's playing well too. I was about to say that. Yeah,
they got
the clock back since he went back to LA.
But they got Quentin Johnston hooping, and it's because Justin Herbert has protection. I know, Buddy got hurt. Yeah, I know he got hurt. But you still got Joe Alt. You know what I'm saying? They went and got Joe Alt.
He's already like a top 10 O-line offensive tackle, bro. Like he's just,
and you see,
incredible.
You see the difference. It's like they could have had Malik Neighbors, yes, but they got Joe Alt and Ladd McConkey out of that. I would take that over Malik Neighbors every single day.
Yeah, I would as well.
You know what I'm saying? But look at Houston. I don't know who they got starting on O-line, but they got what's his name? Higgins and Noel out of it, right?
Mm-hmm.
And they ain't doing nothing because the quarterback can't get them the ball.
Yeah,
because he's on his back. They got Nico Collins, Tank Dale gonna come back eventually. You know what I'm saying? Nick Chubb in the background, he playing better.
Yeah, he is playing better. Yeah,
and then Joe Mixon is hurt too, but it's like they got every weapon out there. They tight end is it ain't what's his name, bro? That's Dalton Schultz. Tight end, Dalton Schultz. I mean, they decent, bro. They got everything they need except for 5 guys that can block. That's what they missed, bro. And that's the issue right there. That's the issue. They fix that, they'll be right back.
Yep.
It's bad when me and you said it. We said it before the season. We was like, ain't nobody in the South doing nothing outside of the Texans this year. And it's crazy because everybody in the South, outside of the Texans, is starting to do something. The Titans ain't looking good, of course.
But the Colts look amazing.
Indiana Jones, and then the Jaguars starting to look a little bit better. I mean, they look much improved in the second half. I forgot who they played on Sunday.
And Travis Etienne seemed like he done turned back into Clemson Travis Etienne.
I mean, he hooping. BTJ got out there and made a huge play. I forgot. Who did they play on Sunday, bro?
Houston.
Houston, that's right. Yeah. Houston.
Yeah.
He played an amazing catch and run in the second half that helped them win the game. So I mean, it's tough, man. That's tough. And going down 0-3, they 0-3 in the division too, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
Yep. Well, let's get into our last segment of the day, man. Guess these players. And I'm going to give you their career paths. Obviously, like we did last week, I really enjoyed it. So this week, we're going to do you. All right. I got one for you. This person is obviously active in the league right now. We got Philadelphia Eagles, Arizona Cardinals, Detroit Lions, Washington Commanders.
Okay. Philadelphia Eagles.
Yep.
Arizona Cardinals.
Yep.
Detroit Lions.
Yep.
Washington Commanders.
Yep.
That's Zach Ertz.
Ooh, okay, good job, Cam. That's a good one. I didn't think you was gonna get that one.
No, that was a good one. That was a good one. Yeah,
you got that one quick though. You didn't even wait on that one. That was a good one.
Okay, no, I had because I was thinking. I don't remember him playing for the Lions. Yeah, but I do remember him. I remember he went to the. Okay, yeah, I remember him going to the Cardinals, and I know he playing pretty well with the Commanders.
Okay, I got another one for you. Washington Commanders. Now this one's tough. Drafted by the Washington Commanders, plays for the LA Rams currently.
That's it? Just those two?
Yep, just those two.
Oh boy. Commanders to the Rams. Is it No. You said drafted by the Commanders. Oh boy.
Correct.
Commanders and then
this one's tough. I'm not even gonna lie. This one's tough.
Commanders and then Rams, you said. Oh my God, who is Forbes? Correct. That's Emmanuel Forbes.
I'll even say this: he was drafted recently.
It's Forbes.
Yep, Forbes. Good job. Yeah. Yeah, you're right. No, yeah, Forbes. Bro, I'm surprised you're doing so good.
No, I remember it because I watched the game.
Now, bro.
Yeah, thank you. I watched the game and I was like, bro, Forbes already on a different team. That's how I remember that. Yeah.
I was like, hold on, he's actually doing good with this, bro. Not gonna lie. I was like, damn, I'm actually surprised. But you remember last week we were struggling, bro. He was like, oh, but you knocking these out quick, bro.
I couldn't even get Stephon Diggs last week, bro.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But for real, this week you knocking it out the park, bro. Like for real. Because I'm like, damn, he's knocking them out this week. All right, I got one more for you. This one's kind of hard, but yeah, this one's kind of hard. I'm not gonna lie. This one might be impossible, but you might get it. Yeah, you probably will get it. This actually might be easy. Dallas Cowboys. He was drafted by the Cowboys, Detroit Lions, New England Patriots, Seattle Seahawks, Carolina Panthers.
Shoot. Cowboys.
He plays for the Panthers currently.
Cowboys. Who?
So it was Cowboys. Well, he got drafted by the Dallas Cowboys. Then he went to Detroit. Then he went to New England Patriots. Then he went to the Seattle Seahawks, and then now he's with the Carolina Panthers.
That's Mike Jackson?
Yeah, good job, bro. You're going crazy today. Yeah. Dang. You knocked him out quick, bro. You did better than me last week.
I just remember because Mike Jackson, I didn't know he was with none of them teams. I just remember him coming from the Seahawks.
Yeah.
That's all. Dang.
You did good this week, bro. You knocked them shits out quick.
I ain't gonna lie, that Forbes one was tough.
Yeah, I thought you knocked that out quick because I was like, that's gonna be a tough one. But you knocked that out pretty quick, bro. Because I don't think I would have got that on top of my head, honestly.
I swear, the only reason why I got that one, I forgot who. Somebody said, somebody brought up Emmanuel Forbes. I don't remember who it was. It was on TV though. That's the only reason why I got
got cooked by Devontae Adams. I mean, not Devontae Smith the other day ago for a touchdown. That's probably what you seen.
That might have been what it was. Then
I watched that.
Somebody was talking about Ford. That's the only reason why I remember that. Because somebody's brought him up. Dang, that's crazy. I got lucky. I ain't gonna lie. I got lucky on them.
Good guess, bro. You did good. Those 3 players I had.
I got lucky on them. That was tough.
Yeah, you did good. You did good, bro. For real.
Shoot, man. Let me see if I got one for you real quick. Hold on.
Yeah. You know I'm terrible at these, bro. It's gonna probably take you 15 minutes.
I'm gonna give you can I give you one retired player?
Oh Lord, that's gonna make it even harder. But yeah, let's do it.
Because I had one last week, matter of fact, that
retired gonna be hard though, but we can do it. Let's do it.
Hold on, let me make sure I got this man's path. Because I had him last week. He a well-known player though. Okay. Very well known. Let me see. All right, so Saints, Seahawks, Packers, Bears, Saints.
Say it again. Can you at least give me the era kind of like they was in?
Oh yeah, no, it's recent. Very recent.
Oh, recent. Okay.
Go again. Recent. Saints, Seahawks, Packers, Bears, and Saints. Very recent. I would say in the last 10 years. Last decade.
Saints, Seahawks. Hold on. So Saints, didn't Jimmy Graham go to the Seahawks? And the Bears too. Jimmy Graham.
Yep.
I think it's Jimmy Graham.
Yeah.
Because he went back and retired with the Saints, right? That was recently, wasn't it?
Yeah, 23.
Yeah, that's what I thought. That was the last couple of years. Okay, yeah, Jimmy Graham.
Yeah.
I actually got that one pretty quick, surprisingly.
Yeah, no, he was because he was one I was thinking about last week. I was like, I ain't gonna do retired players, but I figured he'd be easy.
Yeah.
And then I got another one for you as well. Because I was thinking this one was the guy one of the guys you just said. This one gonna be tough.
Okay.
All right. And I'm gonna give you a hint on him too.
Okay.
Well, let me say it first.
Yeah.
And then I'll give you the hint if you need it.
Okay.
So he's another player. He played for so he got drafted by the Cardinals.
Okay.
Then he went to the Dolphins. He's a bit of a journeyman.
Oh, okay.
So Cardinals, Dolphins, Bills, Lions, and then the Commanders.
Okay, so he ended his career with the Commanders.
Yeah.
And they were the Commanders, not the Redskins.
Yeah.
Okay.
So when he got there, they were the football team. That'll let you know how recent it was.
Okay, so we're talking 2020.
Yeah, so when he got there, they were the football team, and then they were they changed to the Commanders. But Cardinals,
Yep.
Cardinals, Dolphins, Bills, Lions, and Commanders. He's most well known with the Washington. I'll let you know that now.
Okay, so somebody that had a really decent season in Washington in that 2020, 2021 area.
Yep.
Was that my hint?
No. No, that wasn't your hint. But
okay, what's my hint?
I feel like the hint gonna be real easy, but I'll say.
Okay, don't give it to me. Don't give it to me. All right. So he was known from Washington, and it was around that 2019, 2020 area.
Yeah. Okay. But I put it this way: he got drafted by the Cardinals. And he ended up with the Commanders later on. That's really the main two teams to think about, because those are the only two teams I remember him with.
Okay. Cardinals and Commanders. And you said he's mostly known from his time with the Commanders.
Yeah. And I'll also say this too. He wasn't like that good. He wasn't great, but he was decent with the Commanders. He was okay.
Okay. He probably had his best years with the Commanders.
Yeah. But he really wasn't. He still wasn't elite though.
Okay.
He was just good. But you should. Here's your hint. He played in the ACC in college.
Okay. Okay, hold on. This one is tough. Read that back. Read the teams back.
So, drafted by the Cardinals, Buffalo Bills, Detroit Lions, and then Washington. He played in the ACC.
Goodness, yeah, I'm struggling. I'm struggling on this.
Let's see. He did play against Clemson a few times.
Yeah, give me a position, bro, at this point. Or will that give it away?
That'll give it away.
Oh my God. This one's tough. I don't know.
That'll give it away.
Well, okay. Can you at least give me the year he played at Washington or the years?
Yeah, from 2020 to 2023.
Okay, so I was right on that in the 2020 era.
I feel like if I give a position.
And he played in the ACC. Hold on. ACC of old or ACC of new?
Old.
Okay.
The team's still in the ACC though.
Okay, the team's
ACC,
still in the ACC
of old.
Okay. Golly, dude, this is fucking hard.
They used to be, when he was there, they was good. They was really good when he was there. They wasn't like national championship good, but they was conference championship good. That should be a big hint right there. So I actually I'll take it. Even, yeah. He played for Virginia Tech.
Hotter. So it's somebody that's a VT alum. No, it's not, is it?
Yes, it is. Yeah.
Is he a wideout?
No.
Okay, no.
I don't
know why.
What was you talking about?
I don't know why I was thinking Eddie Royal.
No.
That ain't who it is. Okay. Virginia Tech. Fuck. He was in the ACC. He was decent. Dude,
he was good.
This was tough.
So in college, he was better in college. Got drafted to the NFL, didn't quite work out. And then until he got to Washington.
Oh! Did this nigga change positions?
Yeah, that was gonna be my hint.
Yeah, the dude that was at quarterback at Virginia Tech, he ended up being a tight end. What's his name? Wasn't it like Landon Thomas or something like that? Or something? Logan Thomas, something like that?
Logan.
Yeah, Logan Thomas.
Logan
Thomas. Okay. Yeah. He did have a little decent.
Yeah, he was straight in Washington for a year, bro. That was the only, and I was thinking, and the reason why I didn't do
to the Cardinals, bro. I didn't even know that even.
So my hint, the hint I was gonna give you was that the Cardinals, they actually drafted him to play quarterback.
Okay, he played. I didn't even know that.
Yeah, he played quarterback for them in a couple of games, but he was awful.
Logan
Thomas. He was literally out of the league.
I don't know why it just hit me. I was like, oh, Logan Thomas.
Yep.
Yeah, he did play. I forgot about him. He one of them unknown players I forgot about. Yeah. That was a tough one though. That was hard.
Yeah, them right there. That's why I didn't do no because them players that's out the league. It's so many. It's so many.
Yeah, I'm like, bro, that's hard, bro. Yeah. Well, all right, y'all. I know we was rocking for an hour and 30 minutes now. We appreciate y'all. We love y'all. We thank y'all for y'all support. As always, Cam, appreciate you, brother. Cam, did you want to get anything off your chest before we end it out tonight?
Nah, man. I'm grateful for all y'all, man. Glad y'all was in here tonight. We'll see y'all next week, man. We're gonna be back. We ain't gonna have much Clemson to talk next week, so it should be a more positive episode.
Yeah, it should be more positive. Yeah. All right, y'all. We'll holler at y'all on the next one, man. Y'all take it easy. Have a good week, and we'll see y'all on the next one.